there. Oh. Okay, there we go. Hey everyone, it's Ashly Westbrook here with the Westbrook Realty Group, bringing you a real estate market update. Thanks for joining me tonight for a quick rundown for what's going on in the real estate world. As you can see, tomorrow's the big election day. I'm celebrating. Anyway, just wanted to bring that up. I just came from a meeting packed with insights of where the economy is heading and how it can impact your buying or selling plans. So let's dive in. Economic indicators and what they mean. Lawrence Yun, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, discussed the economic indicators that shape our market, like GDP, inflation, and job numbers. It's all connected to real estate, and being in the know can really help us make the best moves. Here's what's key right now. The GDP growth we're seeing is at 2.8%, which fell short of the 3.1% expected. So the economy is growing, but not as fast as some predicted. This can mean more stimulus is on the horizon, which could benefit the housing market. When the economy isn't growing as expected, the Fed sometimes lowers rates to keep things moving. Interest rates and update. Interest rates update, right? Speaking of the Fed and rates, there's a big decision coming this week. Right now, 99% of economists expect the Fed to adjust rates on November 7th in their next meeting. Most think the Fed rate will sit between 4.5 and 4.75 after this decision, which doesn't directly change mortgage rates, but definitely influences things like car loans and credit cards. So it affects our daily budgets. As of today, national mortgage rates are averaging around 7.1%. And while the Fed might lower rates down the line, mortgage rates aren't always in sync with these cuts. Why? Well, lenders are cautious. They see high inflation and volatility in the job market, and that affects their confidence. So we might not see lower mortgage rates right away, but there are signs that they could eventually come down. The job market and the real estate trends. Last week's job report shows that only 12,000 new jobs were created in October. Job openings have also dropped to the lowest level since 2021 of January. Why does this matter for housing? When job creation slows, it often impacts people's ability to afford new homes. Fewer job openings can mean less competition for workers, and in turn, this can slow down wage growth. However, people are still spending, and that demand is keeping the market active. Pending home sales are up 7.4% from August to September. We had a window where rates dropped to 6% and we saw a rush of buyers jump in. But with the rates back up, we're likely to see a bit more hesitation in November. Inventory growth and buyer opportunities. Let's talk inventory because this is where things get interesting. Nationwide inventory has increased by 23% since last September, so there are definitely more options out there for buyers. Also, mortgage rates are slightly lower than they were this time last year, and inflation is under better control. All these things combined make it a good time to be out there if you've been waiting on the sidelines. And remember, with the upcoming election, we may see even more activity after it's over. Historically, home sales tend to pick up in the first 3 months following an election year. Only once since 1980 did that not happen. So we're optimistic that this trend will hold. Encouragement for fence sitters. For those of you on the fence about buying or selling, it's worth having a conversation. With more homes on the market, slightly lower interest rates than last year, and a stabilized job market, it could be the right time to move. After Wednesday's Fed meeting, we'll have a clearer picture of how the rest of the year may play out. So if you're considering buying or selling, I'm here to help you weigh the pros and cons in today's market. It's all about timing and strategy right now. Drop a question in the comments, shoot me a message, or reach out if you'd like to discuss more about what these changes mean for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll keep you updated as more unfolds this week.